Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to.
We have a lot of K-pop news on this
I don't
page.
know.
You
I don't
guys
know if
see
it's
all
gonna
these
be
new
the same.
videos. So
It
this
look like it can be the same.
this is gonna we'll see. But this is gonna be a long ass video because there's a lot of them. Hopefully they're not the same.
The ongoing
But the NewJeans case court hearing was today, so I that's why I kind of expect a lot of different stuff. But let's see the first one: NewJeans versus ADOR, the legal battle over contracts and Hype's 14.5 million investment.
legal dispute between NewJeans and their agency ADOR took a significant turn today, as the Seoul Central District Court held its first round of interrogations regarding the validity of the group's exclusive contracts. While the members were not obligated to appear in person, all 5 NewJeans members attended the session dressed in all black, a symbolic gesture that could be interpreted as a sign of unity and determination. Their presence underscored their commitment to personally addressing the legal battle against ADOR, alongside their legal representatives. At the core of this dispute is whether NewJeans is still contractually bound to ADOR, or if their contract has been lawfully terminated. ADOR maintains that the contract remains valid, while NewJeans argues that they have severed ties and are now free to promote independently. This disagreement has led to an intense legal standoff, with both sides bringing forward their strongest arguments. During today's interrogation, ADOR's legal team presented a key argument regarding NewJeans' success, asserting that their rise to fame was significantly backed by HYBE's substantial financial investment. According to ADOR, HYBE injected approximately W21.0 billion KRW, about $14.5 million USD, into ADOR over 2 investment periods. A portion of this funding, W10.0 billion KRW, about $6.91 million USD, was allocated specifically to NewJeans' debut and marketing, an amount that ADOR describes as unprecedented for a rookie group. ADOR.
Wow.
I mean, ADOR ain't lie. The only reason the group is successful because ADOR put money into them. Like, I mean, the girls are talented. We're not saying they're not talented, but a lot of talented people are nobodies. They're talented.
Yeah, because they're not seen.
Yeah, like if you want to see talented people, go on YouTube.
You have to get ad space.
Yeah, go on YouTube, type in Gabriel Enrique. The guy's talented. Guess what? Nobody knows about him. So, talent does not equal success. You need money to make money, and well, HYBE put in money.
Also emphasized the efforts of its 50 employees, including stylists, choreographers, music video directors, and managers, who have been solely dedicated to NewJeans since
Once again, no lies told.
their trainee days. They claim that without this full-scale backing, NewJeans would not have achieved their current level of global success. Another key point raised by ADOR's legal team was the role of HYBE's branding power in NewJeans' early popularity. They pointed to the BTS connection, noting that members Minji and Hani appeared in BTS's Permission to Dance music video before NewJeans' debut. Additionally, ADOR's legal
Okay, I did not know that, but that matters.
How come?
I mean, they got exposure to BTS fan base by appearing in the music video. That's an opportunity that nobody else can you can't just get an opportunity to appear in a BTS music video.
Council argued that NewJeans was initially marketed as BTS's little sister group, at the alleged request of Min Hee-jin, ADOR's
But
CEO.
I don't see that because they cannot be little sister group because BTS is under a different branch, Big Hit, and Adore is separate.
The thing is, and I actually do see what they're claiming, because I feel like that is why we get all these BTS fans making these videos, ARMY, making these videos that, oh, these are separate labels, they are not related to BTS, because HYBE is trying to relate them to BTS, but the ARMY does not want that. So ARMY is kind of fighting back against that, but HYBE knows what they're doing. They are trying to relate them. So I do agree that HYBE has tried to do that. It's the ARMY that coming out saying, no, do
I
not.
disagree because HYBE CEO Bang Suk, his intention for the first girl group was to be La Seraphim. So how do you have intentions to have, and he said it himself, his intentions was to have the Seraphim as the first girl group and then have, BTS baby sister group? That doesn't make sense.
But it's them who appeared in the music video, not La Seraphim.
I don't know how that happened.
But it happened. I don't know how, but it happened. I'm pretty sure that's a fact. I don't think that's just a guess. I think that's a fact. You guys can confirm.
How early in their career, like they
pre-debut?
Pre-debut.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Exactly. That's my point. It's a big deal.
You don't think you can pay for your spot?
I don't think so. They put them in that position. That's a big deal.
Only them? They were the only
The
group?
the two girls, yeah.
Only the two girls?
Yeah, I don't remember the names right now, but they said the two girls. That's a big deal.
I don't know. Afi, if it was the group, okay.
Well, it was
But the two
it was
girls.
before the group existed. It was pre-debut.
Okay, so pre-debut, so they were like not NewJeans at this point.
Yes.
They were still like,
Yes.
trainees, and they were really good.
Yes. But
So
you
still, that doesn't mean
no,
anything.
it does mean everything because in
No.
K-pop, people start standing so individuals before they become part of the
But
group.
were they like backups?
I don't know what they did.
I need to see the videos because I can say I was in a video, but I was like all the way in the back.
I don't know what they did.
ADOR claims that this
a
association
group of
with
people.
BTS and HYBE's overall influence
You still were in the video though.
played a major role in elevating
No,
NewJeans'
I think that's
public
overhyped
recognition.
because there can be a whole bunch of people in the video, and of course they're saving money, like being smart with their money, and just have people in the HYBE network be in a video, so they don't have to outsource people off the street to be in the video. We have to see the video to understand if they were in the video, like as in front people, or were they just back
Well,
up.
the front people was BTS. So
Exactly. So I don't think
but it's so like how Karina was in G-Dragon's video. Do you mean to
that's
tell me that?
different. That's different. She was the girl, the interest,
Right.
which
So
was like
I think NewJeans must have been in a similar role.
how with they're young and with
It's
BTS.
some sort of like front back.
I think they were
backup
like
dancers.
probably really backup dancers, and I'm sure.
Of course, they were back. They weren't front dancers because that's
Too
BTS.
much. That's
While
not the
ADOR
same.
defends the validity of NewJeans'
It
contract,
sounds good.
members
the way you
themselves
put it, but
maintain that their contract was legally terminated, making them free agents in the industry by attending the interrogation session, despite not being required to do so. NewJeans demonstrated their strong will to fight for their legal independence. The court battle is far from over, and today's proceedings are just the beginning of a complex legal dispute that will likely shape not only the future of NewJeans, but also the broader K-pop industry's approach to artist contracts. ADOR's argument about HYBE's financial support brings up a larger debate in the industry. To what extent
that's
does an
not a
agent
second argument.
Okay, I guess we're done with this one. Let's get to the next one. There's a lot of them.
Hey everyone!
NewJeans at court accuses Le Sserafim of stealing brand deals and Eyelit of copying their concept. Okay, there you go. That's
Welcome back to the channel.
very weak claim in my opinion. But let's
Today,
hear
we
it.
have a major update on the ongoing legal dispute between ADOR and NewJeans. This case has been making headlines for months, and on March 7th, both sides finally presented their arguments in court. This is a huge moment in K-pop, not just for NewJeans and ADOR, but for the industry as a whole. So, let's
I
break
feel
down
like
exactly what happened at the
NewJeans think the world stopped for them because I don't know how you can accuse someone, another group in like the same overhead, like under a big hive, not in the same little small departments of, oh, you stole our deal. The deal is open for whoever is gonna take it. The deal is not gonna wait on you. If you're not available for the deal, they can close with someone else. Who are you to tell the company who they give the deal to?
Just the girls. Well, maybe not individual the girls, but the group. Sounds very untitled.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Like they sound like they owed shit. They ain't owed nothing.
I'm happy that we at least established that there's not a deal for everybody. There's a deal available, and it's whoever gets there first to get the deal,
Yes.
to give the best terms.
hearing, what each side is arguing, and what this could mean moving forward. But before we dive in, if you enjoy deep dives like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Now let's get into it. For those who might not be fully caught up, let's quickly go over how this all started. Danielle, this was a shocking move, considering NewJeans is one of the most successful fourth-generation girl groups. ADOR, which is a subsidiary of HYBE, responded by filing an injunction in January 2025, seeking legal confirmation that it remains NewJeans' rightful management company. ADOR also requested that the court prevent the members from signing independent advertisement deals while the legal proceedings are ongoing. Now, on March 7th, the Seoul Central District Court held a hearing where both sides presented their arguments. So let's break them down, starting with Ador's case. Ador's legal team emphasized that NewJeans' success isn't just the result of the members' talent and hard work, but also the effort of an entire team of professionals.
Oh
That
my
Hata
God, we
Ador
saw this
and marketing
already.
major point Ador made was that NewJeans benefited from HYBE's branding power and resource to their debut. The request of CEO Min Hee-jin. But perhaps the most crucial argument Ador made was that the members haven't provided a legally valid reason to terminate their
Okay.
contracts. Typically, In contract disputes like this, artists cite issues like unfair treatment, withheld payments, or restrictions on their careers. However, ADOR claims that NewJeans' main argument is simply that they no longer trust Hybe, which according to ADOR isn't a valid legal reason to break their contracts. On the other hand, NewJeans and their legal team laid out a very different narrative. They argued that from 2023 to 2024, they faced several unfair situations due to Hybe's actions, including 1. Negative media play and public favoritism toward other groups. 2. The alleged replacement of NewJeans with Eyelid. 3. The plagiarism controversy involving Eyelid. 4. The conflict between ADOR and the video production company Dolphinus Films.
Okay, so this is all, I mean, okay, nice claims, and if it's valid, it was true, but how would you even prove that? Negative media play and favoritism to other group. We saw this being alleged. Do they have proof? Like, for this to hold up any water, they have to have like messages from Hybe to, not no speculation, actual messages or like emails from Hybe to, let's say, W Korea, and Hybe saying to W Korea, yo, W, don't put NewJeans. Their heads are getting too big. Let's put Le Seraphim. If they have something like that, then okay, that claim can hold water. If they have, oh, somebody told somebody who told somebody who worked at W Korea that Hybe called, that's not sufficient.
I don't know if that would even be bad, because the company itself have to make decisions that's best beneficial for them too as well, unless there's a contract that states explicitly that they need to have like these 3 deals explicitly, and if they see that they didn't get those deals and they see that those same deals that they have in their contract was given to someone else, then I can see that. But even if let's say the company didn't want to give you this deal, want to give it to somebody else, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I'm just saying, at least it would hold water a little bit. I'm not saying it would, they would win because of that. I'm saying like there could be an argument made. Because to me, without like a solid proof, I don't even think you can make that argument. It's just a hearsay. What you can do with hearsay. Same with alleged replacement. That's hearsay. You're not gonna prove that unless you have legit emails from like people within saying, oh, like you for any of these claims to hold up, you need like a somebody from Hybe emailing and somebody from Hybe of power, not like some stylist, but like somebody like a CEO emailing another CEO, like 2 people of power emailing and agreeing, not suggesting and the other person declining it, but 2 people agreeing and colluding basically to say that let's hold them back. They're getting too big.
Honestly, that happens all the time. There's artists who get shelved every single day.
It does, but I'm just saying, like in the court of law, to prove this argument, you need hard proof. You can't just go on hearsay and how you feel. I feel like I'm being shelved. Okay, that's not hard proof. You need hard proof.
I don't know, this is crazy.
Like, like sometimes we feel YouTube shelving us too. Like sometimes not pushing the videos. Well, guess what? We ain't got no proof, so we can't sue.
One of the biggest claims they made
I just saw
was that
recently there was a producer who is working with this artist, and the artist is starting to like, they started to like kind of date, and then so the artist was kind of jealous of the ex, and then when he saw that the new artist was getting jealous of the ex, he said, hey, be careful, come down or I'm gonna shelve you. And he said that on social media, and she cut it out immediately because she know that he has the purse strings to shelve her.
It's discrimination even before their debut. According to their legal team, Min Hee-jin was originally promised that NewJeans would debut as Hybe's first girl group, but that changed when Le Seraphim debuted first. Another claim involved a luxury brand ambassadorship.
I wonder if the guy, the one who signed the Eminem,
Easy Mill,
can make claim, I'm being shelved. They're not spending any money on me. Spend it.
That Hyun was initially selected as a brand ambassador, but later the brand signed an ambassador contract with a Le Seraphim member instead. When they asked for clarification, the brand allegedly apologized and admitted that Hybe had contacted them first. Perhaps the most explosive accusation involved Hybe allegedly copying NewJeans' debut strategy for Illit. Their team stated that an actual Hybe employee admitted to using NewJeans' debut proposal as a reference for Illit's launch. NewJeans' side argued that Illit's concept, styling, and even choreography closely resemble NewJeans, and fans were the first to notice the similarities. When Min Hee-jin reportedly demanded an explanation, she was instead hit with a corporate audit and a lawsuit. Right now, the court has not yet made a decision, and it's unclear how long this legal battle will last. There are a few possible outcomes. 1. the court rules in favor of Ador.
We can stop here because we know the outcomes, of course. Let's just try to get through these videos.
Oh, I'm not hearing what you were telling me.
I was gonna get there because I saw some of the headlines were very interesting of these.
Because there's everything right now so far.
So far, it's kind of like a recap. I'm hoping we're
Yeah.
gonna get into some sort of decisions by the court because the recap was like, I mean, what was new so far was the fact that we heard a little actual arguments. To me, Ador's arguments are strong that they made in the court. Like they put money into it. Like that's very strong arguments. NewJeans' defense arguments. I mean, their arguments to me, they need to hold voted. They need proof. If they can prove those claims, then maybe we can have a conversation. But
we're
so
doing a side quest.
yeah, I guess there's a side quest.
Oh gosh.
Lee Mujin refuses to show up over EXO Xiumin band, and so this one we saw in Kpop Spice video, but NMIX Kyunjin left to perform alone. Let's see.
Welcome back to the channel.
Really?
Today, we've got a juicy topic from the K-pop world that's been making waves. Lee Mujin, the popular singer behind Lee Mujin Service, skipped the filming of his latest episode, leaving his guest, NMIXX's Kyujin, to perform solo. That's right, the usually cozy duet session turned into a solo act because Lee Mujin was nowhere to be found. And what's behind this? Well, it seems there's a growing feud between Lee Mujin's label, Big Planet Made, and the network KBS. Let me break it down for you. Here's the situation. Big Planet Made is a subsidiary of 100, which also manages EXO's Xiumin under the label INB100. Recently, INB100.
Wow, so NMIX's girl is catching the strays for this whole Xiumin feud. That's crazy. I mean,
I would have missed that date too. I say let's cancel the show completely.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I don't blame Lee Mujin for missing. I think he's standing by his friend, I'm assuming, Xiumin. But he should have let the girl know to not show up. To tell her to let her show up and perform solo. That's a little bit fucked up.
Yeah, because now what she look like?
Yeah, she gonna look real stupid. Well, not stupid. Like that's not her fault. We can't say that, but it's just gonna look awkward. Yeah, he should let her know.
Accused KBS of blocking Xiumin from performing on Music Bank, and things quickly escalated into a full-on boycott. As a result, Lee Mujin, being part of Big Planet Made, pulled out of his own show. Now his absence has left fans questioning how this is affecting both his career and the agency's reputation. Now, what's really interesting is the public's reaction. Some fans are critical of the whole situation, calling it unprofessional and saying that 100 is being petty.
I honestly think this is good for him. To me, I think he did the right thing. Well, intention was good. Maybe he just went about it the wrong way because he should have let her know.
And putting its artists in a tough spot. Others feel like KBS might
having the big smile on his face, like, okay, not doing it, and just leaving.
Have been in the wrong for not communicating properly with the label. There's definitely a divide here, with some people suggesting that this is all just a power play that could ultimately harm the artists' careers. On one hand, you have the label trying to defend its artists, but on the other, you have this situation where the artists are stuck in the middle of it all. It's tough because, as we know, a celebrity's image is everything, and right now, this situation isn't exactly helping. People are even saying things like, if they really cared about their artists, they wouldn't have put them in this position. So, what do you think about all this? Do you think the label's action?
Alrighty, he told us what do you think? What next? We got Ador drops CCTV. Oh, okay, there you go.
In
That's
a dramatic turn of
Ador drops CCTV footage exposing NewJeans' Honey's false claim about eyelid.
I hope we see it.
So this is, I think, the headline I told you about. Yes.
Was it in the Discord with the video of it?
No. I saw her post this in the morning. Okay, let's see.
events, Ador has presented new evidence in the ongoing legal battle between Ador and NewJeans regarding the validity of their exclusive.
So basically, because about the footage, Ador wouldn't present no footage. Like the whole half a year, we don't have it. We deleted it. They were saving it for the court.
You think so?
They must have.
Honestly, I feel like it's to save embarrassment too. Because I feel like you could play it this way too. You could say to the girls, we have it on camera. Do you really want the world to see it? They said, yes.
Contract. On March 7, 2025, the South Korean label released previously disputed CCTV footage during a key hearing at the Seoul Central District Court.
Oh,
the
they say hi.
controversy dates back to an incident involving the popular K-pop group ILIT, a NewJeans member, Honey. NewJeans had previously made claims that in a private area within Hybe's office, a manager of another group allegedly instructed ILIT's members to ignore
Oh.
Honey. Honey further alleged that the CCTV footage of the interaction was deleted
Everyone
by
bowed.
Hyde,
Yeah,
raising
everyone
questions
bowed.
about transparency
Yeah.
and fairness.
It's just the bow levels were different.
Yeah, like the one wearing
One
a jersey,
group, yeah.
she just kind of did like this instead
Yeah,
of
the
full bow, but it's
full.
still a bow. I mean, so what? There's
Oh.
like levels. Oh, your bow is not good enough for me. Like,
Maybe
come
she
on.
didn't see the bend.
And okay, so we basically separated from a label because she didn't see a bend. Come on now.
However, during today's court hearing, ADOR dropped a bombshell. They released the CCTV footage in question. The footage,
play
which
it
was initially
again.
claimed to be deleted, shows ILIT members greeting Honey and later Danielle with a respectful 90-degree bow as they walk past. In this newly revealed footage,
So you know what the problem is?
Oh.
It says the names. I'm assuming that's the Korean names. So I don't know who's who.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I think because they were look like they were leading.
Danielle
I think this is
respectful
like Danielle.
Because she's saying, I think that's Wonhee wearing all white. Wonhee from Eyelid. That kind of looks like her. Because she's saying Eyelid did a 90-degree bow. So
Yeah, they did the heavy bow.
So-
like they're bowing.
so,
like the people in the white.
Eyelid is
doing the bow.
leaving.
Mhm,
And I
yeah.
think it's NewJeans that's entering the room.
90-degree bow as they walk past. In this newly revealed footage, 3 members of ILIT are clearly
Yes.
seen bowing to Honey as she enters
Yeah.
the hallway, offering the same courteous
So,
Wait,
so that's
so where's-
Honey's wearing the jersey, 78.
gesture
Okay.
to Danielle as well. But while this new footage provides a visual record, one major detail remains unresolved: the absence of audio. The crucial question remains: did ILIT's manager instruct them to ignore Honey, as NewJeans
Okay, I guess that's it.
had previously claimed? Without audio, the full context of the situation remains unclear. As the courtroom debates the validity of the claims and the credibility of the CCTV evidence, the
I don't know if it remains unclear. The girl, Eyelid
Is
bowed.
there comments in this one?
If we start doing comments for every single
I
one
don't
of
know,
them,
but I want to see this one to see if people saw like.
I like how Ador is approaching the issue in a proper legal way. They could have
No,
released the footage
guys, we need to talk about the bend.
before the
get to
court
it.
proceeding to get general on the, but they chose to keep it legal. Yep, that's what I said. I will never understand the deal with ignore her, other than it's a well-known rage point for MJ and Mujin. Your local barista gets more nasty comments by 8:30 on the day. Yeah,
True.
we've
believe
been
that.
claiming that.
Yeah.
When the CCTV footage was played in court, Hardy only said, "I don't remember and I don't know." Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Now, don't bring the excuse of them being too young. Even the kids know that lying is bad. False claim against a rookie group, and the optics is bad, guys. The optics is bad. Like, obviously,
So we're agreeing that the NewJeans girls were in the blue jerseys.
Eyelid is the one that was doing the 90-degree bend to do.
They're wearing all white.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were leaving the room was
Mhm.
Eyelid, and the entering there was Honey.
Yeah, they were doing the full bend. They
Yes.
were. I thought honestly, I thought it was switched because I'm like, okay, maybe they didn't see them bend like
No,
how they bend, but
it
they
was-
really the eyelid was bending.
Yes.
What I saw was NewJeans. They just gave like a nod.
Go to motionradar.
Okay, I think I need to start reading a couple in advance because I think this is gonna summarize CCTV footage plus something new. So
Wow.
let's try to skip through
to the channel.
This is
Today,
wow.
we're diving deep into
wow.
a controversial incident that is Eyelid, a group under the Hybe labels Quickly, Ador. The new details that have come to
Wait.
light. First, let's rewind to May 27th,
I feel
2024,
bamboozled.
when the incident in question
That's crazy.
took place. Honey, a member of NewJeans, alleges that she encountered several members of ILIT, a group under the Hybe umbrella, but signed to be Lift Lab, in the hallway of the Hybe building. According to Honey, things took a strange turn when she was supposedly told by ILIT's manager to be ignored. Now, this was no small claim. Honey
Where?
reported being
Where?
personally hurt by this incident. Even going-
Where?
Manager walking ahead of them.
Let me see.
The one with blurred face is the manager.
Where? Which one? Right there by in
this
the
one.
middle.
Yeah, that's the
Oh, that's the
manager.
manager.
Yeah,
Okay, wait. Play it.
Now, this was no small claim. Honey reported feeling personally hurt by this incident, even
How come
going
the
as far as
manager
calling
know
it work.
Well, usually the younger buy to the
Wow.
older. Yeah,
Okay, so
I
she
think
was
there's
leading
a
the
hierarchy.
way?
Yeah, there's a hierarchy, I guess.
So how would she be able to tell the girls that's behind her? Don't bow to them, by the way.
Yeah, that would be real funny. I don't know.
Workplace harassment. The term
And I would
ignore
think
her
you would, if you wanted to make sure they don't bow, you would stop and keep moving, keep walking, because they're all coming out in line.
became
Like
the
ducks.
focal point of the controversy.
Yes.
And Hanny later spoke on it publicly, even testifying during a National Assembly audit session. Fast forward to March 7, 2025. During a court hearing in the ongoing legal battle between ADOR, the label behind NewJeans, and BE Lift Lab, which represents Illit, ADOR released a bombshell. CCTV footage from that day. The footage allegedly shows 3 Illit members bowing
Okay.
90 degrees to Hani in the hallway.
Okay.
Now this is crucial because it directly contradicts Hani's claims. If we believe ADOR's side, this footage shows Illit members offering a respectful gesture toward Hani, not ignoring her as she initially reported. So, what does the footage show?
Why would you
well,
lie?
ADOR claims it confirms that 3 Illit members, in fact, bowed to Hani.
So
Why would you lie?
I guess the claim was that she said to ignore her. Well, we cannot hear what is being said, so that doesn't necessarily
But
refute the
ignoring
claim.
her
But
mean don't bow?
goddamn, the optics look bad right now.
But wouldn't ignoring her mean don't bend?
Yes, but they already bent. So maybe after the bend, could have said, "Stop bending to them." Maybe that's. I'm giving them Hani a benefit of the doubt here, reaching a little bit.
Full 90-degree bow, as per Korean etiquette, is a deeply respectful gesture. This would make Hani's claim of being ignored seem questionable.
No,
Now,
yeah, they
it's
did the
important to
full
note that
bend.
this
Hani
footage
was the one
only
that was
shows
like,
part of the interaction, and we don't know if there were additional exchanges or context that could influence the interpretation of this moment. But on the surface, this bow could suggest that the situation was not as one-sided as Hani initially reported. But that's not all ADOR released. They also revealed Kakao Talk messages between Hani and former ADOR CEO, Min Hee-jin. These messages are crucial in understanding.
Hani, I was in the 4th floor hallway practicing by the elevator
wait,
room.
who's talking to who?
I'm
Wait,
telling,
this is
I'm
Hani?
yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Hani, from there, 3 eyelid members and a manager came out, so I greeted them. Hani, all 4 of them went into the styling room and I stayed in the hallway. Hani, it was almost time to leave, so Hani. But then about 5 to 10 minutes later, question mark, Hani, the 4 of them came out of the styling room. I heard them opening it, and then the manager with them.
How Hani initially approached the situation. Let's break down what they say.
How I understand so far is like they were still inside the room
Something like
and she
that.
heard them like getting ready to leave.
Let's finish reading this and we can
Okay.
make the conclusion. Hani, I heard them just say ignore her and walk past her. Hani, I can't remember if those were the exact words, but that was in general message. Hani, and then when they walked past me, the manager literally did not look at me. One
Yeah.
of the members seemed unsure what to do and kept looking at the manager, responding yes, yes. Min Hee-jin, at what point did you notice something off? Hani, when the manager said ignore her, Min Hee-jin, ignore her. Manager Min Hee-jin, that. Hani, it was just like there is no need to go for that, Hani. But when I heard the manager say that, it really got to me personally.
I think so because she gave a semi bend. Like her bend was not like an authentic bend. Cause I feel like when people are talking shit in another room and they think no one can hear you, and then you're like, oh my god, I hear that, and then they walk out. I feel like the other girls, the eyelid girls, were caught off guard, and they didn't know what to do. Did all the girls bend? Because it seems like maybe one of them didn't bend.
all of them bent.
I can see it.
Oh,
Okay,
This
I
is
don't
a
know.
little different. though,
Because
yeah.
it does seem like it's valid now. Because Honey, when she gave a bend, she was like unconfident about her bend. Her bend was not confident. It was
just-
like,
no.
are y'all saying hi or no?
Nah, stop it. No, it's not that.
I think so.
It's just
She's still got.
It
She's still in
to
play.
me.
Honey, we still in play, baby.
If that's what Hani said, the video does not disprove that.
Yeah.
Hani never said in the text message they didn't bow to me.
Yeah.
They saying she heard, and the girl that came, one of the girls that was unsure what to do.
And she bended either way.
Hold up.
But the manager did not look at her either.
The manager doesn't seem to have looked at her yet.
Mhm.
Hani explains that she was practicing in the hallway.
Oh, there's another one. I.
Hey, you need to read
Oh
this.
no,
Read
no,
this.
this is the same. It's just pasted it twice.
When the Illit members and their manager passed by, she greeted them, and everything seemed fine until about 5 to 10 minutes later, when the group returned from the styling room. In the messages, Hani shares that she overheard the manager telling the Illit members to ignore her as they walked past her. This seems like
Okay, I think this is more. Min Hee-jin, they said that loud enough for you to hear it. Min Hee-jin, did all four of them? Oh, okay. There's more. Did all 4 of them ignore you? Hani, yes. They said it while coming out of the door.
Okay.
So Hani lied.
No. No.
Min Hee-jin asked, did all 4 of them ignore you? Hani said yes. They didn't ignore her. They bent.
No, I
bowed.
thought she's saying yes to "Did you hear it?" part.
Well, It's unclear.
I can't read. No, there's a confusion.
It's
I think
unclear.
there's a lot going on.
Min
in this
Hee-jin
segment.
asked 2 questions.
Yes,
and
so that's
Hani said yes
messing her up.
once.
That's messing her up, man.
That's a problem because it seems like she's answering yes to the
First one.
to the last question.
Okay, the last one. She didn't see the first one.
Right. So you naturally you would think the
Or
yes
maybe
is to the,
no, maybe it's to the first one too. What's the delay? Do you have timestamps?
no,
It needs timestamps.
reading it like that. It seems like she's
Okay.
saying yes to
Can
the
you
most.
read it again? I cannot
Okay.
see.
Min Hee-jin, they said that loud enough for you to hear it? Question mark. Min Hee-jin, did all 4 of them ignore you? Question mark. Hani, yes. So it sounds like yes is to did all 4 of them ignore you? Because we already talking when you ask 2 questions in a row, when somebody answers, you always assume the answer is to the most recent question. Unless obviously specified. She didn't
No,
specify
maybe
it.
she was like waiting to type more. I don't know. I
And
can explain that.
okay, then the next message. Min Hee-jin, did the islet members ignore you? Okay. Min Hee-jin, when you greeted them, Min Hee-jin, the manager told them not to. She's fucking asking 3 questions in a row.
That's too much. I'm confused. Honey's still in play.
The manager told them to not respond to her greeting. Hani, one member kind of half bowed and avoided my eyes, and the last member did bow, but they seemed anxious.
Okay. So I think that yes was to the first question
But
of the last.
but
Then
she lied because
clarified.
all of them bowed.
She said to what I understand, like, okay, they bowed, but they were unsure to do so. There was like,
Okay, do you realize how stupid what we're talking about?
I know this is.
We're talking about the degree of the bow. Was it
obviously,
45,
I don't know.
90, 70 degrees?
It
Is that what we're
but
talking about?
listen, but she also kind of matched energy too, because her bow was in like
Right.
90%.
So what are you complaining about? Both of them like kind of
Where,
semi
like,
bow.
they were unsure. They both were unsure
Yeah,
of
they're
the
like, okay, I got
situation.
shit to do. Time is money. I can't be bowing to people. Okay, hi, cool. Like, come on, what the fuck are we talking about here?
I can feel like you could feel some kind of way if you overhear someone saying something that hurts your feelings.
Or how about you mishear it and they're talking about Les Seraphim?
Are they?
Are they not? Can you prove that they did not talk about NewJeans? Like, you don't know what the fuck. You eavesdropping on somebody else's conversation, you get mad about it.
I mean, you weren't not intended to hear it.
You eavesdrop. Like, it's not that they came to your face and say, fuck you, bitch. No. You literally heard somebody talk about somebody. You assumed it's about you.
But the fact that they did greet her is a problem.
It's a problem.
Yeah,
Why is that a problem?
because Hani is saying like they didn't bow or they were unsure, but they look like they were, because I was trying to distinguish who is who.
let's finish this and I will go back to the video to see how they bowed.
Okay.
Hani, in response to the manager, told them to not respond to her greeting. I'm not sure.
Wait, Hani. So
Hani is not sure if the manager told them to. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Okay.
Hani, I definitely bowed to them. Okay, but your bow was
weak.
semi-bow.
Mm-hmm.
Hani, I see, I totally understand why the girls would be uncomfortable and awkward when they see us because there's so much rivalry between our teams in the media and side. So I fully get that, Hani. I wouldn't say I felt offended. Honestly, more baffled. Hani, it once again reminded me, wow, we are really in a company with these nice people. Hani, but I'm not even bothered by that. Hani, if you're worried that this is bothering me, no need to worry. So then why are we making a big deal
Like
about
a pivotal
this?
moment, and Hani admits that it really got to her personally.
Oh my God.
However, when Min Hee-jin asked for clarification, Hani also mentions that she wasn't sure of the exact words, but she's confident that it was something along the lines of, ignore her. She also shares that the members seemed unsure about how to act, with one member looking at the manager for guidance. So, what does this all mean? Well, it seems like Hani did not initially want to make a big deal out of the incident. In fact, she told Min Hee-jin that she didn't want it to escalate, but according to Ador, it was Min Hee-jin who took the issue further. Now, this raises some interesting questions about whether the situation was blown out of proportion, if there were genuine feelings of mistreatment that weren't fully conveyed at first. The messaging paints a picture of a situation.
Like, even if this doesn't prove Hani lied, like, because we don't hear the sound, so we don't know if what's being said. What this does show is that Hani did not feel mistreated. It really shows that, especially because he said, "Oh, it's not a big deal. I understand we're competitors," which is what we've been saying. They're they're a little competing. Like, it's not a big deal. She said that herself. It's not a big deal. So she knew it's not a big deal. Come on.
That that may have been more nuanced than initially understood. And now, Honey has responded. After Ador released this footage and the Kakao Talk messages, Honey expressed her frustration on her Instagram story.
How can you take a part of a conversation, shift the meaning of it to benefit your point if you and I was the one that wrote that message, whilst you present yourself as a company that wants us the best for her?
What?
What?
Clearly upset,
Stop
the narrative
writing.
surrounding
Stop
the
talking.
incident is shifting. It's safe to say that tensions are high, with both sides having conflicting versions.
I have a lot to say, but I'm holding him back simply because I don't see the need to have it escalate the issue if any
Please,
bigger than
stop talking.
Can we please use commas? But if you think you have the audacity to make it even more false assumption about it than you already have, then I won't stay quiet.
Oh,
of what really happened.
Okay, then unleash. Let us know, because right now you're not looking good.
Looking at all of this, what can we conclude? On one
This
hand,
is so disappointing.
Ador's CCTV footage and the
Okay, so let's skip through the conclusion because we'll watch more of this one. But let's go back to the video once
Okay.
again. I do want to see that.
Ador released a
Can you
bombshell.
put it in slow mo?
Sure.
Because it kind of moved a little fast for me.
Let's put it half a speed.
CCTV
Fast.
footage from
Oh.
that day.
Oh.
The footage
Okay, so first of all, somebody's sitting. I think there's a NewJeans member sitting there. You see where the other arrow on the right?
Yeah.
That's.
yeah.
I think that's another NewJeans member.
allegedly shows 3 illit members.
Okay, so the managers.
bowing 90 degrees
Yes.
to hand.
So
Yeah.
the first member bowed solid to the person sitting.
Yes.
You can say that the manager ignored the person sitting, but you could also see that she didn't recognize the person, or she didn't see the person because she's walking out completely opposite way. She's
Yeah.
not she didn't even look that way.
Yeah.
So you can't say she like ignored on purpose, because like when you walk out of the room, you don't go like, who's there? Like, you don't do that. No, you just walk. If you're going
Okay.
that way, you're going that way.
Me in the hallway. Now this is crucial
This person did the full 90-degree bow.
because it directly contradicts Honey's claims.
Okay. She bowed.
If we believe Ador's
Third
side,
person.
this footage shows illit members offering a respectful gesture toward Hanny.
And this one,
Not
this one
a-
bowed. Yeah.
Third
she
person
bowed.
bowing now. Yeah, bowing.
Yeah.
So
Maybe past her vision.
I
line
think
of
what
vision.
happened with the third person coming out, she didn't see the person sitting the same as manager, but she is bowing to the 78 walking.
Yeah.
Ignoring her as she initially reported.
God damn, look at that bow slow motion. That's a full
Yeah,
90-degree
degree
bow.
bow.
God damn,
Sorry.
my back would hurt
What
doing
does
that.
the footage show? Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. No, that's that. I'm not saying she fabricated the story. What I am saying is, this is not it. This is not worth.
Even she sees it's blown out of proportion.
This is not it. Okay, let's get to the next one. Oof, there's a lot of tea. Okay. NewJeans speak out. Ador didn't protect us. NewJeans honey faces backlash for laughing after court appearance. Ahmed. Ador claims NewJeans got 70 each. Let's go with this one, I guess.
When you look
Yeah,
at
there's
the
a lot of
world,
videos.
what do you see?
I really wish she just made one video summarizing the whole thing instead of a lot of
NewJeans and
these.
their agency
Mm-hmm.
Ador reached a dramatic peak on March 7th that, as all 5 members expressed their desire to part ways with the company. In a tearful court hearing at the Seoul Central District Court, the group voiced their grievances, alleging a lack of protection and broken promises. Meanwhile, Ador maintains that the group's contract remains legally binding until 2029 and argues that trust issues alone are not enough to justify termination. So, what exactly is going on? Let's break it down. During the court session, Heron criticized Ador for failing to stand up for them, particularly against Hybe and other labels that, according to her, undermined NewJeans' achievements and damaged their image. She revealed that despite seeking protection, Ador allegedly told them, "We're sorry, but we can't do anything." She also expressed doubts about Ador.
Which is true. We already went over this. Ador cannot do anything because the people are under another label. It's not. She didn't go to Hybe. She went to Ador. Ador does not control Belief Labs. Like it's like. Okay, if you guys know Mondelez, it's basically used to be Kraft Foods.
I barely know it.
I just what I can come up. Mondelez own both Oreos and they own Hershey's. Right? So now imagine a Hershey's employee goes to like a Hershey CEO, well, let's say CEO or HR, say, oh, a person from Oreo's company offended me. Can you do something about?" Or like Oreo's CEO said something to me. The fuck is Hershey supposed to have to do with Oreos? This is exactly what happened.
ADOR's promises to bring in new producers, implying that the agency's reassurances were not convincing. Similarly, Danielle opened up about the stress and anxiety he experienced during the group's planned April 2024 comeback. He stated that the timing of the dispute made it difficult for him to focus on practice, and that he had no way to contact former CEO Min Hee-jin, whom the group still supports. Hyun grew emotional when talking about the relationship with former CEO Min, saying that she felt lost and hopeless about the future without her. The members' loyalty to Min has been a major point of contention
So basically, they left because Min left. That's what this proves.
throughout this conflict. Meanwhile, Honey took a different angle, suggesting
But how
that
I
the legal
see is like with Hani, you should look at Min kind of sideways because she kind of manipulated your situation.
They don't see that.
battle isn't just about contracts, but rather Ador and Hybe's fear of NewJeans' potential. Lastly, Minji expressed disappointment over her trainee period, recalling how she
Remember,
delayed her
Hani,
debut.
she's not from. How's she understanding?
Vietnamese Australian.
So she understands clearly what they're saying.
I think her Korean is fluent.
For Hybe's evaluation, only to later find out that members from another group were debuting instead. These statements paint a picture of a group that feels betrayed and unsupported. But does that tell the full story? From Ador's perspective, NewJeans' exclusive contract is valid until 2029, and despite the members' dissatisfaction, unilateral claims of broken trust do not legally justify termination. Ador has taken legal steps to confirm the contract's validity.
I think that's all new from this video. Let's try to rush through these. Okay. This one, Hani faces backlash for laughing. Whatever, let's ignore that. I don't think that's serious. Ador claims NewJeans got 3.75 each. So that's basically 15 million we already saw divided by 5. Yeah, we can skip that too. Hani accuses Ador of lying, manipulating her Kakao chats. We saw that too, kinda.
Yeah.
It's on her Instagram. NewJeans Danielle comments on Min Hee-jin's Park's major concern. Okay, that's something new.
How you guys are doing?
Red Bull gives
I hope
you
you guys are doing great.
wings.
The ongoing legal battle between Hybe and Ador has taken another turn, and this time, NewJeans' Danielle is at the center of the controversy. On March 7th, NewJeans appeared in court for questioning, and during the proceedings, Danielle made a statement about former Ador CEO Min Hee-jin. She described the group as having 6 members, including Min, and expressed fear over
That's a problem. That is the root problem of all the issues. They really see Min Hee-jin as the member. There was a issue with Min Hee-jin and Hybe, and the issue was valid. She tried to steal the company. That's a very valid issue and cause for termination. But the girls see her as the part of the group, and that's why they. I'm tired of beating the dead horse.
over losing her. Amid the controversy, she also emphasized that she wants to continue working with Min in the future. The
You know,
quote
this
quickly went
outfit's
viral.
like a spooky outfit. Now I'm scared.
They really did her dirty. Like, I mean, she did herself dirty with that look, but that's how we know her. I don't even know what she looks like aside from that look.
Sparking major backlash from netizens. Many believe Danielle's words point to an unhealthy level of dependence on Min Hee-jin, with
It is, guys. It is.
some even suggesting that the group has been manipulated or brainwashed. Critics argue that the situation is deeply
We've
concerning
been saying
and
that.
that external intervention, such as psychological evaluation, might be necessary. This case is already one of the most dramatic.
That would be a good play for the girls. Claim that we were psychologically damaged, like Stockholm syndrome or something like that. Would let them off the hook for a lot of these things. I mean, the contract would still be valid. They would go back to Hybe, but they, a lot of the stuff would kind of we would shrug it up for
It's just a
Stockholm.
baby.
Yeah, we would kind of just not take it
Yeah.
seriously. So
The legal battle
Because it
between
sounds quite petty.
yeah, but okay, the last one. Ador responds to NewJeans' claims. Did Les Seraphim steal Louis Vuitton deal? Did we see that or no?
No, we saw
No?
a Calvin Klein deal, but never a Louis Vuitton deal.
In the first video we did today, they talked some about the deal. Let's see, it's 2 minutes long.
between NewJeans, NJZ, and Ador continues, with fresh allegations surfacing over brand ambassadorships. On March 7th, KST, NJZ's legal team claimed that Hybe showed favoritism towards LE Seraphim, breaking a prior promise that NewJeans would debut first. They also alleged that Hybe intervened to secure a Louis Vuitton ambassadorship for LE Seraphim. Shortly after NewJeans Hyun was announced as an ambassador, NJZ's legal team stated, Hyun was chosen as the ambassador for a specific brand, but suddenly, LE Seraphim was also named as ambassadors. When we inquired with the brand, they can
Wait. So also, so they both got the deal. So what is the problem?
Because now they're in court, so she wants to, the deal is now. They're not gonna wait for her.
I thought the issue was
They
that
want- she wants to.
they gave it to Le Seraphim instead of NewJeans.
No. They both got it. It's just one can't actually do it because you in court.
So we really complaining that my competitor got the deal too? So are they trying to say that Hype should not look out for the best interest of their other groups and favor NewJeans? Is that what's happening here? That is the most ridiculous argument I heard in my
confirm that
life.
Hybe had requested it and assumed that they had talked about it with us first. The brand even apologized for the matter. ADOR strongly denied these allegations, arguing that LE Seraphim's ambassadorship happened naturally. They countered, the CEO Min is unilaterally claiming that the contract between source music artists and the luxury brand was facilitated by utilizing the network discovered during the NewJeans members' ambassador contract process.
Wow, they really conceded. They think they the shit that opened the doors for Hype to Louis
Yeah.
Vuitton.
And that Hype shouldn't dare use any practices that they have established for anybody else's success but their own.
Guys, those
That's
of you who still support
delusional.
NewJeans, how can you
That's
support that?
delusional.
How can you support anything they're saying at this point?
So,
They're
so-
conceited, entitled brats.
Yeah,
That's what they are.
yeah. I'm not surprised.
Oh my god.
And that ADOR should have obtained prior consent. However, the contract between the brand and Source Music was formed naturally through a friendly relationship that developed after the artist attended the brand's fashion show. ADOR also referenced BTS.
Like J-Hope is fucking there you go, it's on the screen. I was about to
Can
say.
you finish the sentence? Because he said he's effing.
He's
what?
J-Hope is fucking. Yeah,
what? He's somewhere like.
J-Hope is a fucking ambassador of Louis Vuitton
Yeah.
before Le Seraphim, before Ador. So if anything goes back to J-Hope, and it's clearly on the screen, you can see.
highlighting that the group was Louis Vuitton's first global ambassador, and ADOR never sought
Yes.
permission from Big Hit Music before signing with the brand. Additionally, before NewJeans High-End signed as a global ambassador, BTS's J-Hope had already signed with the brand, and prior to that,
God.
BTS
It's
as a
because they
group
feel
was
left
the first in the-
behind because they're seeing Le Seraphim is like they're one of their competitors, I guess, and that they're like advancing, and they feel like, oh no, we're not advancing, but they're advancing. No one can advance.
world to work as global ambassadors for the brand. Following the same logic, ADOR should have also obtained consent from Big Hit Music, J-Hope, BTS, who had previously signed ambassador contracts with the brand before ADOR, with both sides presenting
That's
strong arguments.
jealousy.
It's so to kind of put it into my Hershey's perspective. It's the same thing that if Hershey's hires who's like a popular famous person,
Rihanna.
Rihanna. Okay, if Hershey's hires Rihanna for a commercial, and next thing you know, next week, Oreos have a Rihanna commercial. Hershey's decide to sue Mondelez. Oh, the only reason you got Rihanna for Oreos because you got it for us. Really, guys? Does that make sense?
Can I see the comments in this one? That one.
Oh my!
That's
If
tea.
after this video, if you still supporting NewJeans, I have nothing to say. Like there's not a case they can make.
They sound really bratty.
This they sound as girls like they sound horrible, like horrible people. Period. Like so bratty, like entitled. What? They took every BTS deals and privileges until the end, and they still have the audacity of talking about brand deal stealing. Pathetic. That's NewJeans, I'm assuming. Initial investment for debut. NewJeans 16.1 billion KRW. Let's Seraphim 4 billion. And cheap MV. Look who's privileged. Yeah, that's spoiled brats. This video really made me think of them as very spoiled brats. NewJeans has more brand deals
So-
than Let's Seraphim and Islet.
So probably like they feel salty that the Seraphim shouldn't even have such a brand deal.
Like
They don't deserve it.
I feel like if they were winning the public battle before today, like NewJeans, I don't know how it is in Korea. I don't think they're winning in the West because I think anybody in the West that understands Western law thinks like what they're doing is ridiculous. But I don't know how is this in Korea. If they were winning public perception battle in Korea before today, I just don't see them winning after today. This is just very, very bad.
And you don't want to support this kind of behavior. I can't. I can't. I like the music though, but
But the personalities, though, the entitlement,
mm-mm.
it's ridiculous.
Huh.
Wow. Well, that was a long video, probably the longest one we've done on
Yeah,
this
for
matter.
really? What is it? How long is it?
50 minutes.
Oh my god, guys! I hope you, if you're still here, I love you so much, and I appreciate you for taking
Put
the
a
time
fish
to
in the
be
comments if you're still
with
here.
us. I truly, truly appreciate. Leave a fish, and then we leave comment on your fish. Okay, we'll go fishing together, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.